Hey, what is going on? And welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at Moonriver. This was suggested by one of the followers of the channel, and yeah, if you want me to take a look at something, I'm gonna do it. So yeah, I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. So jumping straight into the daily chart, you can see that we are above the 20 MA and we are quite a bit overextended. I think they had a Binance list. No, I'm not sure now. That was, I think, Gala and yeah, Radium. Yeah, this is a different project. I do apologize. So yeah, they've been here for like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, about 3 weeks, right? And yeah, they're quite overextended from the 20 MA on the daily. So $241 is something that you want to be looking at. If I do get the Fibonacci retracement from this, actually, no, let's do it from this bottom. Okay, so you can see that we are hugging the 0.786 and we've gone down to the golden ratio to the 0.618. So if it ever does come back down there, that's a great place to dollar cost average into this project. But like I said, you potentially are coming back down below the 0.382 to the daily 20 EMA. By the time you come back there, the 20 EMA could have like it could just go over the 0.382 by that time. So you might just bounce off the 0.382, which is sitting at $264. So you may want to keep that in mind, draw out this fib retracement. And if I take a look at some of the indicators, we just have the RSI going down. But as you can see, the RSI is still completely overbought. We're sitting at 90 on the index. So you still want to come back down here. Maybe it's difficult to see, but this is the RSI. And this is where you're going to come back down. If you're below this, if you're above this line, you're overbought. And look how you're still sitting at 73 on the index on the daily chart. Now, if we go to the 4 hourly chart, we can get a bit more of a clearer picture. So you can see that we're losing the 20 MA as support. We opened up a candle below. As you can see, we wicked above the 20 MA, but we're getting rejected to the downside. And this gives me more confidence that we're going to come back to the 0.618 because that is where the 55 EMA is. Okay, so I'm going to give you that level as well. But like I said, if you buy in at the 0.618, don't think that it's not going to come back lower. You may wait a bit longer, but you know, for all I know, it can just do something like this, barely touch the 0.618 and just fly. Okay, anything can happen. That's why you should dollar cost average your way into the project once it goes down, and when it gets up, you're in strong profit and in good profit, I mean. So yeah, expect a bounce off the 0.618 because that is where the golden ratio is, and that is where the 55 EMA on the 4 hourly chart is. So $354.83. Keep that price in mind. You may want to put some orders at this level over here. So right now, what I'm seeing as well is this inverse head and shoulders potentially forming on the 4 hourly chart. So this would be the neckline, okay? This would be the neckline, and you do have your left shoulder, your head, and your right shoulder potentially forming right now. So if you go any lower than the left shoulder, if you do something like this, or you go below the head, then you know that means that the inverse head and shoulders pattern is invalidated. Okay, so you don't have to go below the head. You can actually go a bit lower than the left shoulder, but usually the right shoulder is always higher than the left shoulder. So the target from this is you have to actually, I think I got that wrong a bit. I do apologize. So this would be the neckline, right? This is the first peak. You go down for the head, and then you have another peak, and now you come back for the right shoulder. So from this trend line, from this resistance, from this neckline, all the way down to where the head is, then if you break this resistance, okay, and you come up and you don't lose the 0.618, you're looking at $618, which is approximately where the 1.272 is, right? Yeah, that's where the 1.272 is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark off this area like this. And that is anywhere between $618 to $597. Okay, so that is our target at the minute. And that is only if we don't invalidate this pattern, okay? For it not to be invalidated, we can bounce off the 55 EMA and then move up. Okay, that would still be okay. Otherwise, if we're going lower, yeah, the pattern is invalidated, and the daily RSI is showing us that we're very overbought. So you can see that the uptrend was very strong here. So you could say that there is confluence to the fact that we're going to go even higher, right? Because the uptrend before the pattern was very strong, as you can see. But we did get overextended. We're looking for a level of support. If we find that level and bounce up, great. But like I said, you may look for potential downside for this project, okay? And yeah, right now, would I invest in it right now at this minute? No, I would wait for a pullback, obviously, okay? So yeah, that's the 4-hourly chart. Let's take a look at the RSI. So now the RSI is sitting in the middle, okay? And it does seem like we have a nice support over here on the RSI. So this support trend line over here, it looks like every time we bounce off of it, we have a move towards the upside. So potentially, if we start loosening it, then yeah, you're looking for that 0.618 bounce. If not, if we bounce up, you're looking to carry out that target of the inverse head and shoulders, okay? But the MACD is showing us we are in a downtrend, yeah. We got a bearish cross over here formed September 12th. And it does seem like, MACD is confirming that we are in a downtrend. The stochastic RSI is also coming back down. So when the stochastic RSI bottoms out and comes back to this area, that is where you want to put some bids in. Okay, so keep that in mind. And that may co-align with the bounce off this 0.618 level and the 55 EMA on the 4-hourly chart. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this project. I may do a deep dive into it, into the fundamentals. If you would like that, leave a comment below. And yeah, make sure to hit the bell notification because YouTube does gatekeep some of the crypto content. So even when you have the bell on, you won't be notified of all my videos and all my uploads basically. So yeah, it's kind of a I don't like that either, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Leave a like. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.